Hello, and welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Viewer Suggestion number 3. And now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically a Viewer Suggestion. The third one we've had. I think I'm up to like 5 or 6. It's not like I have a list of 30. I'm a small channel. I get one here or there. Potentially 6 after this. So, yeah. Like I said, I would like to keep this going for as long as possible. Again, if you have your own suggestions, sparkytdk@gmail.com. Just make sure it says viewer suggestion in the header. Give your suggestion and then leave a name. If you leave your name on the email, when I use your suggestion, the hero we use to make the suggestion, the primary hero, will use the name you give. You can just leave it as a comment. Just keep in mind, if you do that, YouTube generally does not give me names. It just gives me a random series of letters and numbers. So I just randomize the name. Other than that, we got our butts kicked, and I just took the hit. I didn't think it was worth the fight because of the insanity. So we're going to take that loss. And then we lost a gremlin, which we can easily resummon, and a knight. We'll take that win. And a ton of research. Are we getting bodies? Oh. Interesting. Execute. Well, I don't need the gold. It is giving research. I mean, not a lot. Inspect. Yeah, they're not going to have anything worth... Yeah, it's all tier 1 and below. They're not going to have anything worth shredding at this stage of the game. So we are 123 turns in. If you remember correctly, or for some reason you're just jumping ahead, at one point during the last recording, it's like, oh, we're gonna win unless something crazy happens. And right on cue, something crazy happened. We got our asses handed to us in a fight, and we've lost both seals. Now, we are in the middle of doing two things. One, we are grabbing... Oh, I need to grab these too, don't I? Where are you, my friend? There we go. Of clearing out this area and grabbing out to Gloomwatch Keep. And he's gonna, so that's 1, 2, well, maybe we can do it in 2. So 1, 2, 3 turns, that pops him out here. And then with help, we will then, because we need to remake our armies, retake this seat. So we should be able to do it within 20 turns. They will probably lose this, so we can probably snag this to get a little back. But I'm guessing we'll probably end around turn 1-4, if I had to guess, right? We're 15 out, maybe 150, which is about on par. Did we just make something? Right. Gloomwatch Beacon. Does it do anything else? Army trainer. Right, we got them back because our hero, one of our heroes died. Right? So I think I have to resurrect. No. Wait. Yeah, so our leader will have help. It'll be the two of them. Immune to flanking. Yeah. I wish there was loss of control. At least I don't think you can. Hold on. Unless they've added it. See, hyper-awareness, rune of protection, Yeah. The loss of control needs to be in here. It can take 2 slots. It can require, I don't know, we'll say 2 of something. But the fact that, I guess you could just do status resistance and crank that. Right? Regular status resistance. Hit points. And this isn't a bad one to make. As is, you were gonna disenchant. Enchanted Mail's not bad. We'll have to go through. Right? So, because you've got defense, hit points, and status resistance, and bolstering defense. You're fine. You have 1 defense, but anytime he's hit by an attack, he gets a stack of regeneration, which is pretty good on a ranged unit. You have just defense, charge resistance, and surprisingly, Quill High. Now this doesn't look like much, but the charge resistance is actually really good because it means we can ignore charge attacks. So he can run out and not really have to deal with that. Yep, you've got the resistance and status and then a ton of damage, which is fine. And you've got the same thing, so again, you can run out and take the hit. Yeah. There's... I think... And it turns out I can't use this mount. But we'll keep it. So this is just a Gloomwatch beacon, which we don't need anymore. So disenchant that. We could throw mentorship on someone. But he really doesn't need it. I guess we'll throw that on you just for the bonuses. Otherwise... Yeah, I'd rather have the Mask of Accuracy over the Visor of Farsight. The Crown of Accuracy isn't a bad grab. But again, because we're all condemned, stacking that resist insanity is pretty good. As is... Okay. We can lay siege to this. You get the gremlin. You are laying siege. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, we haven't grabbed any siege stuff. I think this is more important than this because that reduces the price of the siege stuff. Not that we need that, but we'll go ahead and start the siege. So they have walls and towers. We want fumigation. That's not worth it. Tower bombardment. I don't care about the gold, and I guess that leaves the onagers. Like, this wouldn't be bad, but it doesn't add anything. Close. Still gonna take 4 turns. You go here to help. You go here to help. And then they're all done. So if he attacks, he's dead. If they rush out, we should be able to handle it. So I'm not worried. So we've got a 4-turn counter on that, so that's turn 127 at best. You actually have to wait for battle. You do not have to wait for battle. What we're gonna do is bookmark. Trigger this fight. Alright, that's fine. Another circlet of mind protection. Ooh, I'm gonna take that reward. We may throw it on someone. Also, why am I taking damage? Oh! Oh, I still... Okay. I did not think I still suffered from the umbral malady. Okay, that's actually a bit of a problem. So... auto-combat that. I'll take the loss of a tier 2 unit. We actually need to run back and heal now. But you don't care, so you can stay there. Alright, I should not have shredded. Well, actually what we can do then is miscellaneous. Craft a different one. Except we can't, because we don't have void stones, do we? Because we could do Rune Commander Frost, Army Recoup. Sorry, I already have that. Army Trainer, and then the casting points. But yeah, okay. Oopsie, I have screwed that up. Otherwise... if we take a look at our heroes, you have a tier 4 weapon. You have technically a tier 4 weapon. You got a cold tier 4. You made your Frostbringer. You got your distracting orb. Alright, so... we can potentially make a better bow. Because this bow, everything he is getting, the Purging Strikes, the Frost Strikes, the Meteor Strikes, and the Plague Shot, and the Soulbound, is all from his skills. Does he have... he does not have color. He has Chaos Dedication for the crit chance. So he has no way to cause weakness. But the Miasma Shot, the Culling Hunter, the Plague Shot. So he can do disease. He can do Frost Strikes, and Remorse, and Purge. So he could use actually a better weapon. But that's going to be 150, which we can get to. I'm going to keep that. We're going to disenchant this and this. And then we're going to make a better bow. Yeah, I like the look of that bow. Again, death damage. Again. Blinding is 2. So we don't need the disease. We do need the distracted. We do need the Sunder resistance. And we do need the weaken. I think marked would be nice. So what happens on him, because what basically happens is inflicts mark, which means the next hit has the next shot has a better chance of hitting. And it just starts stacking. He can already do Remorse. I don't like the blinded though. But I think we do marked, and then... Oh, I mean, bleeding? Because you can already do burning. Could make him undead slayer. Or even more crit chance. Let's do that. So, a sharpened bow, we'll start making that for our archer guy. Go ahead and rebuild that. Yep. We're making armies. Oh, we went hard on archers, didn't we? We'll go ahead, rush you. So, actually, all you need's a gremlin. I'm okay giving him a gremlin. So there's another army that can come. And we can start a second army. So, 2, 3. Dark Knight, Night Guard, and then a gremlin. Those are done. Prelude of Doom's ready. We could. We do need a gremlin, so we'll do that. I've got the mana. If I were down around 100 mana, I would hesitate on the gremlin. Climate. We're now very evil, which means our Doom Depth Trench is now providing more mana and knowledge. I mean, not a lot, but a little. This will pop in 7 turns. Great. Done. Because this army is going to come down here to help this army. Yeah. So I guess we do need Void Stones. Which is weird. All units. So I guess I do need this. Because this is our race, but this doesn't cover our imps or other things. And I've got the mana. Alright, I guess we do save up for the Ritual of Gloomveil. And see if that helps us. Yeah, end turn. If I were only 10 ahead, I'd be worried. But we're 25 ahead, so I have plenty of time to grab it and then just start ticking it up again, and then they can't touch me. Otherwise, in here, there's nothing I really want to grab. I mean, because we're apparently sieging somewhere down, that would have been nice, but not really needed. I know this one's definitely next to it. I don't know if this one counts. So if we pop on population, I'll throw a quarry down here. Just so we get the maximum amount out of our Dark Forged as possible. So we've got the Fey Embrace. Selecting new research. At this point, I'm just going to choose whatever's the cheapest. So Summon Lesser Snow Spirit. Like, a Calamity Dragon would be fun. You know what? Let's do it. Go. Some gremlin here. So now that army is good to go. Rush you. Out here. You're headed in this direction. You're headed this way. And then here. Hold on. No, wait. Oh, I'm up here in the corner. Alright. So we're expanding this way because I'd rather have the research. Yeah. Alright, let's just get you onto the surface. I don't think I have the Zephyr one. No. No hero. Okay. Summon another group. So this is looking pretty good, actually, but we're gonna wait. You're sieging that down. You're sieging that down. You need a drone. 246. I guess you guys can step. Well, hold on. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Because if these two step this way to deal with him, these three can overwhelm this one. So keeping these guys together, putting it so now if he slams into him, all three of them will help. So I think that's a better way to do it. You're waiting. Yeah, 3 archers. Yeah. Rank to studies, and we're good. Yeah, this is not going to hold against whatever it does. How? How did a single... So is there a ton here we're just not seeing? That doesn't seem possible. Hold on. Alright, so they did not take the bait. Where are we? Well, 2 things. First of all, cooperation. Ritual of the Gloom Veil. Buy that for 250. Then, well, we're not responding. 5 heroes is plenty. You got the expand, and we're going this way. Again, for this. Army-wise, I think yeah, here. So I don't know where they went, but... You get that. Then... Control the room now. We'll trigger this.
Yeah.
You are headed in this direction. They're not gonna step off. I'll do that. Yeah, we have True Sight. So we should be able to see any units that are in the stack. So that is massive cheating on insane numbers. If like one spider does not beat 2 stacks of these. Know what I mean? You guys are good. Grab another expansion. To grab the keep. More importantly, to grab the monoliths. You're good, actually. We get archers. And then I think that's... Like, we can keep going. I'm not sure I want to. We'll see. So we've got enough to take that next turn. You're good. You're waiting out the siege. You need another horse. So we do need at least one more knight. So what we'll do is hurry that one. Queue up another one. And this one will earmark to move to here. Right, can create a bounty, not going to. Yeah, so in 4 turns I can bump this up to 25. Although again, now that we have magic origin units, but this does apply to magic origin units as well. So the higher their rank, the less mana they cost. So, and they start at rank 3. So that's a 30% reduction right off the bat. Or not? 20%. Oh, maybe it is worth it. Well, they're bringing backup. Not a lot of backup, though. I'm debating taking this world tree just for the Imperium. Okay, this is a mess, right? Yeah, this area needs to be cleared out. Alright, so we've got the Summon Calamity Dragon. We can pick a new tome, and our new tome, we should be able to pick Tome of the Cycles, meaning we're aiming for projectiles at the gate. Once we get this, all our units, we have every debuff in the game, as far as I am aware. So we're gonna plus gives us a pretty powerful support unit. So we kind of want both of those.
There is a cycle to all things.
Perfect. We're gonna lock
The
this.
beast feeds upon its prey.
This is more important.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's... Oh, that spider's heading for the teleporter. Alright. Well, they're not getting any anymore. any more. They're not getting any more seal points. So let's do this. Save. Bookmark. Trigger this to defend the teleport. Great. You go there. You go there. And then we can trigger this fight, which is fine. Because even, I was gonna say, even if we lose a unit or two, we have backup. So I'm not really worried. Okay. Next turn, they can grab that. You're headed there. You're all... Duh. Oh. Don't know what that's about. We'll hurry that. And you go in there. What does the Calamity Dragon take? Okay, so we have to summon it. $300. Tier 5 starts at recruit. No. There we go. I do want at least one. Not sure what army I'm gonna put it in, but I do want at least. You're waiting for the siege. The Void Stone. Hold on. The Void Stones are here, but I think, yeah, the research is out here. So we, unless this gives us extra, which would be nice, 1, 2. End turn. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we have to get rid of the hyper-awareness. Because I'd rather have the prevent loss of control. Okay. So... especially when dealing with these guys. Don't know what you're doing. So... great. All right. I don't think he's gonna get there in time to help. We have broken it, so we'll throw down a bookmark. All right. So do this. We get fumigation and tower bombardment. Yeah, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh wow! Didn't lose anything. Hey, One Door Upon Door. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So little goal, decent amount of research. Shred the bow. I think we still get the Imperium. Also, launch. So now if we take a look at our main hero. Condemned. There it is. Umbral Malady immunity. Alright, so now these units are immune to the Umbral Malady. Alright, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Now, you go here. Pretty much. This is a viewer suggestion. So, the goal was just to get all the as many debuffs as possible without unbound tomes. And once we get projectiles at the gate, we have every debuff in the game. That our army, on our units, our armies, from basic attacks and spells and that sort of thing, every debuff in the game that you can possibly get, as of right now. So, and this is just the way things work out. So we're gonna throw down a bookmark. We're probably gonna have to fight this. Because I shouldn't lose a unit. Oh, we are just getting hammered. Yes, we have condemn. We got condemn. Our range units do condemned, fumbles, weakness. Once they have this, they'll do a little extra damage, but more importantly, they'll do decaying. Our melee units shred morale. Anything that lowers morale. They have cacophony. They lower. They grab the tier, the one that lowers defense. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. So the only we're at the point where we blow up most armies. The only issues we run into is these guys. The fog of insanity. Basically, because we are so, and we have disruption. Because we are so powerful, if a unit goes insane and it's not close enough to an enemy unit, I did not recruit an Umbral Lord. I generally don't do Pantheon recruits. I know it's a weird blind spot, but it's that thing of I almost always want to use that Imperium somewhere else, and then by the time I'm like, okay, now I'll recruit a hero for my Pantheon. It is so expensive. Like, oh, it's going to cost me 1,200 Imperium. Fuck that. Alright, so we'll auto-combat this. Let's see how we do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't think... Well... Let's see if we can do better than losing this entire... So we'll go ahead and retry this. So usually what ends up happening... Okay, so the insanity kicked in. I'm going to pop this... instantly. Okay. Now, our big boy can take a hit. We can poisonous under. But I think we want to wait a turn. I don't care about warding blonde. Melee strike. I think we're good there. We have all random giant. Who cannot go insane. So we're gonna move you out to here to threaten this. You come up here, you're our hero, so you can't go insane. You have a charged defense. This does it have a charge attack? Does not have a charge attack, it's just a freaking dragon. Yeah. That's true. So you can move. You're a ranged unit. You can move that way. So we'll move you there. You have a charge attack. You can go there. You go there. You go there, there, and there. I guess you can go there. We're also going to spread you guys out, so if you go insane, you know, loss of target. I think you move over there, which is a problem. We'll move back one. Alright. End the turn. Let's see what happens. Hey, thank you for the follow, one door upon door. Welcome to the herd. Hope you do well. Oh! That's just mean! Okay. That's why this flank went down so badly. Because the dragons just took a hard right. That actually helps us. Yeah, don't care about that. Alright, insanity kicks in. Who does what? That was it. So we had one unit go insane. Okay. Immune to poison. We're gonna have the giant, our main hero, run in here. Gonna behind you. Take the shots. Alright. You have to step forward. Alright, we'll tonic you. You step forward there, that's 2 shots there. It's another shot there. Can't quite move up. Go, take those shots. There's the kill. Awesome. Okay, so we might have issues with them, but you can step this way. You can charge. Hold on. If you go here, you can do this for free, and then attack. Nice! Got the freeze! Yeah, you're just slamming away on them. Take the 70%. That's fine. Take the 55 chance. There's the kill. I think you have to go here. Take that shot. Take that shot. You're running up this way. Probably could have gone that way. And we've got a nice shot there. Okay. This might be a problem, but we should be okay. And turn. I do? Oh, and sprint, but it's only one extra hex, not worth it. They'll go into defense mode. You brought him back, you son of a bitch. Okay, well, that's a problem. Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay, is that it? Oh, hold on. Wow, no kill there. Alright, there's a kill there. Yep. Meaning, you can go here. Take the 70% shot. Now we can trigger this. Do we blind? If we blind, I think that's good. Okay, and then 180U. Oh, interesting. So there's another kill, potentially. Hold on. So you're there. You're charging him, which isn't doing much. You're taking these shots. He's breaking. And dead. There we go. Which means now you're free to come down here and poke them. Meaning you can step back one, take these shots. You can step up to here. Beautiful. Okay. So the question becomes... Alright, you charge and get that kill. I think we have our giant come down here and wail away on this guy. Because now these archers can take this shot. So what is this? Each friendly has one of their negative status effects dispelled. Sprinted for 3. I mean, no reason not to do it. It's free. Oh, can you just whip around and get a kill? All right. Awesome. Much better. So I think we've only lost one unit compared to an army stack. Who's left? You're fine. Do we second? Well, you don't need to second wind. So this guy's gonna head in this direction. Yeah, I think we have this under control. Mystic Attunement, Cult of Personality, Tome of Necromancer, Unlimited Power Map. I will write that down, and I will add it to the list. And yes, That's the whole point of this series. This is the I've got a list, and it's viewer suggestion. So what I will do is I'll add that to the list, and if I use it, I probably will. It just may take a while. Then, when I make the army, the very first hero will be One Door Ponder. All right. So what do we got left? Okay. So the issue is you're charging him. You? Take the shots. You're charging him. Just out of curiosity. Oh no, doesn't work. Alright. Although we can just kill him. Nice. And a ranger. Alright. And I guess you're going here. You're charging this way. You're charging this way. You're charging this way. You're scattering. 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 So the idea is if they go insane, there's nothing close enough for them to go, alright, all we can do is move. Alright. So yeah, I will add that to the list, and... yeah, okay. Ah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to scatter them. Whoop. Alright, so they need to go this way. Or they need to move this way. These guys, I think, are good. Tonic. Hold on. Out of range.
Yeah.
You're running this way. Kill you. Get you into melee. Here. Get you. You head this way. You go here, trigger this. Yeah. Get rid of the insanity, strength and protection. They're not calling down destruction. Oof. Yeah. Is there anything else? I mean, we can tonic just to prevent... or try to prevent insanity. Yeah. Unlimited power, yeah. Oh! Thought I had them spread out enough. Alright. Okay, you guys... range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, hold on. If you go here, you can go there. You can go there. Alright, so they should be spread out enough. They're not going to shoot anyone. In the back. Giant squishes them. You squish them. And you kill them. There we go. And then that's that. So we still lost 3 units. Where are you going? Are you heading for the Frostspire? 1674. Alright, you're there. Captured a seal. Great. So now we're winning in about 14, 15 turns. We made a new bow. Those are the gruff. No. Not the war mage. Not the shaman. Brainworth. Right. Sharpened bow. Firm. Okay, they need to heal. You need to heal. You need an archer. I mean, these guys can head in this direction as backup. And I might, what I might do is step off. With one of these guys backed up by 2 armies to deal with. Someone's been captured. 8? Did they declare war on me? No. How did I... Alright, we'll grant freedom to you. Yeah, we'll grant freedom to you. And execute you. So, we got a wash there. How did I get his... We're not at war. Huh. Okay. We're waiting. Perfect. Sanctuary outpost. Who's staying down here? 20. Not you. Oh, not you. Alright, so I guess you're staying here to help defend this from that. You're coming to the surface. You? Right up here. Yeah. And we'll deal with that. Yeah, this whole area just needs to be cleaned out. So they're sending attacks frequently enough where it's like, alright, I have to step off of this too much. Otherwise, let's grab this. And this. And then... I would say within the next 2 or 3 turns, boost this again. Alright. So, alright, so, hold on. It is it under miscellaneous? Desktop. Ah. I'm gonna rename this. So I did that one. So I'll do this. I'll end the turn. And while the turn ticks over, one door. Let's see. Use a ranger. Mystic Human Help of Personality. Okay. Home of Necromant. And unlimited. Done and saved. So I'll add that to the list. That's not the main list. I have another list somewhere, but now I know where that is. And then I gotta find the main list and add it to the list. So that will do for now. Well, there you go, One Door Upon Door. You're on the list.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.